This is my third video on the series of the game of human life. Today I'm going to show you the equality simulator random generator. Now, equality and artificial are kind of brothers because both are very chaotic and both take a long time to actually turn stable. That is why I cannot record any of them turning stable because even after 2 hours they didn't turn stable. So I like to call them the C type random generators, which simply stands for chaotic type random generators. And natural and equity are called S type random generators as per me, which stands for stable type random generators because you know they will turn stable, and I have 100% observed them turning stable. So again, the link for the game is in the description. Now, let us quickly talk on how did this equality generator perform in the video because 100%. I have again recorded a fast video with a 16x speed so that we can quickly observe what will happen until the end. Now, if we quickly see this generator, the first thing, like in as we just saw while the simulation just started, is that all colors rise equally. See, green is again rising like in equality in the sorry, like in artificial in the exact same space, but it died. And right now it's just one, two secondary colors and one white. So you know what? This arrangement will keep on being chaotic for the rest of the entire video. Yeah, you heard me right. If you just drag the entire cursor through this video, it will just stay in the same arrangement, not exactly in the same arrangement, but these three will still remain dominant till the end of the video. Actually, not like that, but yeah, these three will stay dominant, but sometimes cyan will turn more dominant, sometimes yellow will turn more dominant, sometimes white will turn more dominant, or sometimes all of them actually just reduce. Now, I actually got to know about a secret rule. Oh, sorry, it's not a rule, it's a bug, which I like to call a rule because it's called the rule of what should I name it as for you? Comment down below to so that you can tell me what should I name this new rule. Now, what is the rule? So, what is the rule, or what I like to call the bug? So, the bug is pretty simple. This bug just means that imagine green is more dominant. Like, I'll just quickly show you here. Here we can see we have red. Okay, well, it's not like that. Here we can see red. This my famous arrangement, which I like to call the magnet. Okay, it's not famous because only 44 people just viewed my whole rule video. So as you can see, it quickly rises, and this very beautiful pattern gets emerges, which just keeps on going till the simulation ends. Oh, one second, what? It recreated another magnet. Whoa. I never expected it to do that so. Was you guys just saw it created the magnet just flourished, but because of the borders, it gave some unregular patterns, causing the resulting in another magnet which again fizzled out. Now just remember what happened. Now I'm just going to quickly go in the side. 1 hour later, I'm still pressing it and the edge is not appearing. When the edge will appear, this arrow will turn into a dead sign with red color. See, it died. The button loves to die, honestly. So now I'm just going to put a green color, not red. Remember that. That I just put a green color now. Now see the behavior. As both have the same element, both should show the same behavior, but if you just see, green and red are doing something weird and random. Yeah, that's not how red actually acted before. Green and red both are growing way more than they should have, and green fizzled out, and so did red. They, in the starting, I felt that they will do way more chaotic and new behaviors, but as time passed, they both just quickly died and turned stable. Now, what caused this? I call so what is this error? So as much I have observed, this error comes because of a pretty simple fact, and that is dominance. If you see both are exactly same, so what happens is that sometimes okay yeah, oh sorry, I just was going to show how did the bug occur. So what happens is that one team turns dominant and like see these two. These two came and this one forgot to kill oneself. Why? This feels pretty weird, right? This happens because of the fact of the rules of dominance plus the rule of association. How? Let me explain you. When the dominance of color suddenly changes, the color the color which was dominant and turns under dominant now actually just associates with in itself and forgets to kill a few cells. This causes into something like a mass extinction because logically think the overcrowding in an area suddenly increases more than before. This causes new behavior and usually potential death, potential risk of turning stable. Now, why? Because all these cells suddenly die in one region because of overcrowding. You can compare this behavior with some things like imagine, let me give you an example. Like, imagine there was one ruling party in some country. Suddenly, the ruling party turned less dominant. Now, a few parts in that ruling party teamed up. This caused some internal wars in the same color, same party, and finally the party died. That is what exactly is happening here. The best example is this. Again, we are going to that side. Now, there's another thing I would like to explain you guys, which I found pretty remarkable and great. And that is, what was that? I forgot. Great. I forgot what was that. Yeah. So, what I wanted to explain you is that these rules are just a bug, but these cause way more human-like behavior because when you're seeing them from outside, you feel that they are not associating, but from inside, they may be associating because of the sudden change in the dominance. So that's what I just wanted to explain you in this video. Meet you in the next vlog where I'll just explain you the S type generator called equity. Thank you.